All right, you need toothpaste. That's it. Nothing else. 5 minutes, in and out. Easy, right? So how did we get here? Why does every Target trip turn into a $150 haul? Well, there's actually a name for this, the Target effect, and it's no accident. From its store layout to psychological pricing tricks, Target has mastered the art of getting you to spend more. So let's break down exactly how they do it. First, let's talk about the layout. Unlike some retailers that cram aisles together and overwhelm you with clutter, Target's stores are designed to be a relaxing, enjoyable experience. Wide aisles, warm lighting, and organized displays make browsing feel kind of fun. It's almost like a lifestyle showroom rather than just a place to grab essentials. And they know exactly where to put things. Need toothpaste? It's all the way in the back, so you have to walk past clothes, home decor, and seasonal items first. It's a genius way to tempt you into just looking, and we all know what that leads to. Speaking of temptation, let's talk about this little area right here, the infamous Target dollar spot. It's the perfect trap. Small, affordable impulse buys get you in the shopping mood before you even make it past the entrance. $3. Might as well, right? Then there's the limited time trick. Target constantly rolls out trendy, exclusive collections, whether it's designer collabs or seasonal home decor. And since these sell out fast, you feel like you have to grab it now before it's gone. But here's the real mind game. Target makes you believe it's a one-stop shop for everything. You might have walked in for toothpaste, but suddenly you remember you need milk. And oh, look, that's actually something I could use. And before you know it, you've talked yourself into a full-on shopping spree. Target's not just a store, it's an experience. And that experience is carefully designed to make you spend way more than you planned. Now let's talk about pricing, because Target has some sneaky ways to make you feel like you're getting a deal, even when you're not. Ever wonder why prices end in 99 cents? That 1 cent difference tricks your brain into seeing an item as cheaper than it really is. It's called psychological pricing, and it works. Then there's the red card discount. You get 5% off every purchase, which sounds like free savings. But here's the catch. When you think you're saving money, you actually end up buying more. 5% off? Might as well grab that candle I don't need, right? Another way Target gets you? Their own brands. Unlike cheap-looking store brands at other retailers, Target's private labels actually look premium, and they're usually a little cheaper than the big-name competitors. So instead of buying a $5 name brand snack, you grab Target's version for $4.50. Feels like a smart move, right? But since you saved money, you probably just spend it on something else in the store. And let's not forget social media. Target knows their audience loves an aesthetic shopping trip, so they lean into influencer partnerships, seasonal decor drops, and viral product trends. It's basically free advertising. By making the product feel exclusive and stylish, Target keeps customers coming back, not just for what they need, but for what they want. Okay, so we've covered the tricks behind Target's layout, pricing, and branding. But here's where things get really interesting. Target doesn't just make you want to shop, it makes you feel good about shopping. For a lot of people, a trip to Target isn't just an errand, it's a form of self-care. Parents especially get this. Sometimes a solo Target run is the only break you get. It's quiet, it's clean, and for 30 minutes, it's just you and the aisles of aesthetic home decor. And since shopping triggers a dopamine release, the same brain chemical linked to happiness, it's easy to justify those little treat-yourself purchases. Do you really need this? No, but you like it, and you deserve it. But what really locks people into Target? The feeling that it's their store. The Target Circle reward programs and red card perks make shoppers feel like the VIPs, and when a store gives you discounts and rewards, it's easy to feel loyal to them in return. It's a cycle, one that keeps customers coming back again and again, and spending more than they've ever planned. So let's be real, no one just runs into Target real quick. The store is designed to pull you in, make you stay, and get you to spend more than you planned. From the clever store design to psychological pricing and that sneaky treat-yourself mentality, Target knows exactly what they're doing. And honestly, it works. But if you think Target is the only store pulling these tricks, then think again. Retailers everywhere are using psychology to keep you spending. Take Costco, for example. Ever wonder why you have to walk past TVs and high-ticket items just to get to the groceries in Costco? That's intentional. Costco makes you explore the store, hoping you'll grab something you didn't plan on buying. IKEA as well. IKEA literally traps you inside. Their maze-like layout forces you to walk through every single section before you reach the checkout. And those little shortcut signs, yeah, they don't always help. But what does happen? You pick up extra stuff along the way. You came for a couch, but somehow you're leaving with candles, kitchen gadgets, and a fake plant. And then there's Sephora and Ulta, the queens of the impulse buy. Ever notice how the checkout is packed with tiny, travel-sized versions of high-end products? Walmart and grocery stores do it as well. Walmart, Target, and basically every grocery store uses strategic shelf placement to manipulate your choices. Eye-level shelves are for high-profit brands, while cheaper alternatives are placed lower out of immediate sight. And let's not forget the kid-level placement of colorful, sugar-filled cereals. That's not an accident. So yeah, stores have this down to a science, and once you see the tricks, you can't unsee them. Alright, now that you know all the sneaky tricks stores use to make you spend more, how do you fight back? Here are some simple but powerful ways to outsmart retailers and keep your money where it belongs, in your wallet. The number one way to avoid impulse buying? Make a list and actually stick to it. If it's not on your list, it doesn't go in your cart. Simple as that. Stores want you to grab a cart because a bigger cart makes you feel like you haven't bought enough. If you only need a few things, use a handbasket instead. It physically limits how much you can carry, which means fewer impulse buys. Remember, prices ending in 99 cents aren't actually cheaper. They just trick your brain into thinking they are. Ask yourself, would I still buy this if it were just 1 cent more? If the answer is no, then you probably don't need it. Also, don't fall for fake sales. If something is on sale every time you shop, it's not really on sale. Now that you know essentials are in the back and impulse items are up front, don't let the store control your shopping path. Walk straight to what you came for and avoid detours. Decide how much you're willing to spend before you even walk in. If you set a hard limit that says $50, you're way less likely to go overboard. And if you really want to keep yourself accountable, bring cash. You can't overspend if you physically don't have the money. So there you have it. Shopping smarter isn't about never spending. It's about knowing when you're being tricked into spending. Stay aware, stay in control, and remember, Target will survive without your extra $100 haul. And if you love deep dives like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching.